Hello, friends. I am so excited to welcome you to the Friendship Leadership Institute. My name is David Lawal, the founder and president of the Friendship Leadership Institute. I also have the privilege to be the lead trainer at the Masterful Speakers Network, which is the sponsor of the Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class, which I'm sure that a friend must have told you about. So I'm sure you're here because you want to know about the Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class. You want to know how it will run. You want to know if it's for you. You want to know what benefits you will get from it. And you want to know if this is just like every other class out there. So I'm here to answer all of your questions. Let us start with, who is this Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class for? It is for speakers who want to speak beyond confidence. They want to speak masterfully. And that means that these set of speakers are those who want to be deeply thinking and frankly speaking and audience lifting. If that is you, then this coaching class really is for you. This coaching class is for thinkers and writers and for speakers and for leaders. So I'm sure that you're one of those people, right? This coaching class is for you. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or in the intermediate or you're at a level of mastery, this coaching class is going to polish you even for the better. Now, another question that people ask us is that of benefits. What do I stand to gain in this coaching class? First, we're going to take you through the basics of how to master spoken English. Now, here is the strategy we use at the Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class in the Masterful Speakers Network. We invite someone who is a native speaker of the language, and then we have diction coaches from Africa. So that is exactly what's going to be happening in the upcoming Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class. And then we move to how to get and sustain speaking platforms. Maybe you've been desiring to have an invitation to go and speak at a conference or at a seminar. Don't worry, in the Public Speaking Coaching class, we're going to show you the surefire way to make sure that you get an invitation and to even get the invitation over and again, sustaining that platform. And then we're going to move to how to host your own events. But before moving to how to host your own events, we're going to teach you how to prepare for your most memorable speaking engagement. And then, as I told you earlier, we're going to move to how to host your own events. That is something beautiful. You need to have your own conference, your own seminar. Now, that's a dicey thing. That's a very tough, hard thing. But we demystify all of the procedures that are involved in the Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class. And then we move to leveraging on the most unexplored, but the most radical key to the mastery of public speaking and the mastery of anything at all. Now, if I ask you, what's that one thing? I promise you, you will not have the answer. But don't worry, in the Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class, we will expose you to that so that in every aspect of your life, you will play as a master. And after that, we are going to teach you how you can feast with models and mentors in public speaking. And we're also going to expose you to some of the greatest people who have transformed our trainers, including myself. As John Maxwell said, the best thing a leader can do to raise other leaders is to expose them to other great people. You're going to interact with that quote in the class, and we're going to get feedback from a lot of people, and we're going to give you a right perspective of it. And after feasting with models and mentors in public speaking, we're going to come to deal with accessing growth explosive resources that have radically transformed me as a public speaking coach for the past 1 decade of training public speakers. Now, here is something very beautiful. You also have the opportunity to connect with our trainers and coaches who we are pulling from all over the world. USA, Canada, we are pulling them from even all over Africa, Ghana, South Africa, Nigeria over here. So it's a beautiful opportunity to connect internationally with some of the most resourceful coaches that will bring to the Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class and the Masterful Speakers Network. Now, another question people often ask us is, how will it run? How will it run? Will it just be an online public speaking coaching? Yeah, it's online. The reason it's online is because it's possible that you are not at the location where I am and where our organization is. So the thing here is this: we use technology, particularly in such a time as this. We don't just use WhatsApp. We don't do that. We used to do that, but not anymore. We've upgraded, right? So WhatsApp is basically for chats, for discussions, and all of that. But we merge WhatsApp with Google Meet. Google Meet is where we really have the class. It's an interactive class. We get to hear your voice. It's a public speaking class, so we've got to hear your voice, right? So we hear your voice. You can interrupt the trainer and the coach as the coach is coaching on and as the trainer is training on. So you can always do that sort of interruption and get your burning question answered. So that's why we use Google Meet. That's why we use meeting apps and meeting software like Zoom as well. And then we also stream those Zoom meetings and those Google Meet meetings to our Masterful Speakers Network Facebook Live, right? So I've been able to answer most of your questions, I am sure. Here is the most important thing about this coaching class. As rich as the experience is, we attach only 20% significance to the lectures that we deliver to you. Now you ask me about the other 80% of significance. That we attach to the questions you ask. That we attach to the challenges that you present the coaches and the trainers and the mentors as you have private discussions and private conversations with them. We are more interested in answering your question. We are more interested in interacting with your own personal challenge as a public speaker. So we don't just want to give you the PowerPoints through the presentation and the classes. We want to get into your life. This is what we do as an organization. We have a massive team of 12 to 13 members of the board of directors of the Friendship Leadership Institute and over 100 trained public speakers, masterful speakers in the Masterful Speakers Network. So you have this rich heritage to inherit as soon as you sign up for the coaching class. And let me give you an interesting news. In the coming months, there will also be public speaking mastery coaching classes. And here is the reason it's very important for you to sign up right now. Because if you sign up right now, you're going to get a massive discount offer. Number two, you're going to get access to the coming month's trainings, which will involve other trainers from other parts of Africa and other parts of the world, particularly because, we bring native speakers of the English language to come teach us, right? You'll get access to all of those people, and they will be presenting several different materials, right, on each of those modules that I've just outlined for you. And all of those coming trainings will be accessible to you at no charge. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of belonging to the Masterful Speakers Network. Now, in the Masterful Speakers Network, you are going to also have the opportunity to collaborate with masterful speakers like you who are so concerned about helping each other to keep speaking masterfully. And wonder of all wonders, we have several opportunities to connect you to platforms, to also give you platforms. Let me give you the good news. There are trainers who we pull from the Masterful Speakers Network who 2.5 years ago, who a year ago, who some few months ago were just like you. They just signed up for the class and they've responded to training, they've improved, and now they are trainers. And that is exactly the kind of thing that awaits you. So I am so excited about this opportunity to really meet you, and I hope that you will join us in the Masterful Speakers Network and in the Public Speaking Mastery Coaching class in the coming months. I remain your friend, and I hope to be your coach very soon, David Lawal. Make sure you keep staying safe, and I'm going to give you one final promise, and that promise is this: no matter how fast or slow you learn, we promise you that we'll be steadfastly committed to coaching you and training you and mentoring you until you achieve and attain the transformation that you most desire. We'll never give up on you until you become that masterful speaker who is deeply thinking and frankly speaking an audience lifting. I hope to see you in the coaching class. Cheers.